Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last install video of the Slinky Long Travel Stage 4 suspension kit that was provided by Endless Horizon Outfitters. But we're gonna get to today's video, and today's video is going to be about the on-road travel with the Slinky Long Travel kit. We are not doing any off-road content today. That's gonna be saved for next week's video when we hit Rausch Creek on Sunday, July 7th. So whoever is interested in coming off-road, please shoot me a DM on Instagram at the OGzilla, and you guys are more than welcome to come. It's an open invite. We're gonna probably do blue trails, so please, if you're gonna message me, make sure your vehicle is somewhat off-road capable to be able to do the blue trails. Some of them are washed out and might be blacks, so I'm not 100% sure, but if you're serious about going off-roading, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I will reply to you guys if you guys want to come. But let's get back to the topic of this video. Again, this is gonna be an on-road review for the Slinky Long Travel kit. For those of you who have been following me know that I installed this kit about a week ago. I have not had enough time to actually do a review on it, so I'm gonna probably do two reviews again. This is gonna be the on-road, and the following week is gonna be pretty much the articulation, the travel, and the off-road review for that. I'm pretty excited for that video as well, and this one too, because I drive this vehicle on-road a lot. I would say probably, what, 60-40? I do take this off-road quite, yeah, I take it off-road a lot for what a normal vehicle or a daily driven vehicle would be used for. But let's go drive around a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys what I think of this compared to the previous 3 out of the 4 blown shocks that I had and aftermarket springs. And I'm not even sure what the brand was, so I can't even tell you, but it's a big difference, I can tell you that right now, and I think you guys are gonna like what I have to say about it. So far, city driving about 20 to 30 miles an hour, the suspension is great. So before I left my house, I had it on the hard setting. So the way the external reservoirs work on the Slinky Stage 4 is they're soft, there's a setting 2 through 9, and then there's hard. So of course when you install it, it's on soft. When we installed it at Mikey's house, I took it around the block on soft and I did not like it. I still felt like the body was rolling a bit. Again, that's just my personal preference. Every vehicle I've pretty much owned has been somewhat of a stiffer suspension. So I put it all the way on hard after that drive around the block. I've been driving it around on hard ever since, and I honestly don't mind it. People think it's too harsh, but I just changed the setting all around to 4. So this is my first time driving it around on 4, and the roads are not that bad around here, but there are bumps and stuff like that. So far I'm liking 4. It's pretty much in the middle. It's 4 or 5 would be give or take, and I'm liking it so far. City driving around 30 miles an hour. Like I said, there's potholes. As you can tell, my camera is moving a bit, but if you can remember my previous videos, my camera would be hitting the window and bouncing all over the place, and it was just not sturdy because the suspension sucked. So far on setting 4 for the Slinky Long Travel, I'm actually liking it. We're just doing like 25 to 30 right now on local roads and around some sort of bends, and you can definitely tell that the body roll has drastically dropped compared to what I was having before. It was really bad before. Again, both sway bars are connected right now, and that's the way I'm gonna leave it until I take it off-road and pretty much see where the articulation is at, because I don't want to, you know, put my safety at risk because I am going to, you know, take my sway bars off for on-road driving. That just doesn't make any sense, and I wouldn't feel safe doing so. I just like it a lot. And this is the kit that I originally wanted to go with as well. It took about 10 weeks for it to come in. So that was a really long wait, being that it came from Australia, but it was worth the wait, I can tell you that. And I'm glad I didn't really go with any other suspension, because it would have been like test and trial with those, and do I like it, do I not? And then I have to go and sell it and then buy this one and wait for this one to come in. So I'm pretty glad that I went directly for this Slinky Stage 4. I decided to take a little detour, and I'm taking you guys down a little, pretty much a dirt path, and just let you know how it performs here. Obviously this road is not an asphalt slash blacktop, whatever you want to call it. It is a dirt road, rocky road, and again, it's a little bouncy, but as you can tell, the steering wheel is straight and I'm not feeling any feedback. You can tell I'm pretty much holding my camera as still as possible with one hand. And I'm like, again, I love the way this performs. You got a nice, sort of nice view along the creek here. So this suspension performs really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's pretty much just an overview of the Slinky Long Travel suspension on road. Like I said, I believe it rides well. It's not a biased opinion. I was not paid to say that, but between the last suspension that I had, which was the stock shocks and the aftermarket springs, to this setup, it's like night and day. So I hope you guys enjoy this recap and some of the cinematic shots that I got for you. I know I usually don't do that. I probably will try to do more of it, as I think it's, you know, pretty neat to kind of add some of that in there. Again, Slinky Long Travel Stage 4 kit from Endless Horizon Outfitters. It is great. I can't wait to show you guys the footage next weekend on Sunday, July 7th, when we go to Rausch Creek. I think we're gonna have a blast. There's gonna be a few people there. I'm not gonna tell you who's going. That'll be a surprise, and then I'll show you guys what it is capable of. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the comparison between my old suspension and the new Slinky Long Travel Stage 4 kit. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Share the video with your Land Cruiser buddies if you have any others that are not subscribed to the channel. My goal for 2019 is to definitely make more content and grow the subscriber base of the channel to, you know, spread the amateur slash intermediate portion of modifications. I'm not an expert by any means. I don't do this full time. I am not a mechanic. So this is pretty much my opinion on what I believe is good for the Land Cruisers and what I have on my vehicle and the reviews I'm gonna give you. Like I said, it's not a paid promotion or anything like that. My channel's not monetized, so this is truly what I believe. And that's what I want to provide for you guys, is something that anybody else can relate to and anybody else can do to their vehicles. So that's what I'm trying to spread, and I would love to grow my audience and show you guys what I do. So that's the only way we're gonna do it. If you like the video, you comment down below, the activity goes up, it's gonna spread, and that's what we're gonna do. So please, again, like, comment down below, share the videos, and let's get that red subscribe button. Keep on going. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next upload. I didn't really get to show you the suspension last time because it was getting dark from underneath the vehicle. So here's the coils and the shocks on the passenger side, which is the left side front. That's the AC leaking, so don't mind that. And then I'll just move over to the other side. You can't really see it from here. Here's the driver's side front coil shock, which is the right front of the vehicle. Looks good. And then you got the reservoirs and the line that goes from the shock to the reservoir. And you can see the front adjustable panhard is new as well. I got one of those, and I got one for the rear. The rear is where we got a lot of new stuff. So we got the coil, the shock, the reservoir. We got the rear panhard. We got adjustable upper control arms, and right there we got the lower control arms, and we got the right side here, coil, shock, and external reservoir. So it's all coming together nicely. We got another mod coming soon, so stay tuned. Do you guys remember when I did the Port 15 on the rear section? It's holding up very nicely. It's definitely dirty, but it's holding up. It looks good, nice and clean, gloss black. And then I'm gonna do the rest of the frame here soon when I get some time, but the rear section is looking very nice. I never really showed you guys, or formally showed you guys, the sliders Mikey made for the Land Cruiser. So they came out pretty nice. He actually had them originally made for his Taco, the 92 Taco that he's got, and he modified them to fit mine because he got a new Taco and he wasn't gonna use these. So they ended up fitting nicely, and I do like them a lot. So there's your introduction to the sliders. I've already used them and they work well along with the suspension. So next Sunday, July 7th, guys,